through these places. And these things are going on. But in the 25 years I've been rambling around the earth, it hasn't happened to me. I think we attract who we are, and I think we have this magnet in us. And I think that thoughts, we have to know that thoughts are not just fleeting. It's not this fleeting energy that just, you had a thought and it just dissipates. That thought is a thing, and it's taken on a life of its own, and it's taken on wings. And where it will land, it depends on what you thought. And it depends on what nourished the thought. Was it a fear-based thought, or was it a love-based thought? That's where the thought is going to land. And that's where it's going to take you. And when it revisits you, it's like a boomerang. When it goes out and it's gonna boomerang back to you, it's gonna boomerang back to you in whatever launched it, love or fear. And so, that's why when I go through those kind of places, I was being mindful of my thoughts, and I had plenty of affirmations and songs to keep my mind occupied and focused on my magnet and what I wanted to attract. And I attracted many beautiful experiences, many beautiful people, divine appointments, we call them. And those are the best miraculous experiences to have when you're traveling. We plan a vacation, and we stay in a hotel, and then we plan, what tour we're going to take. And you meet people that way. You meet nice people, but when you're out there vulnerable, and you don't know when your next meal is coming, you don't know where you're going to stay, and you just trust. Because I had a conversation with my higher self. If I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing, because this is 9/11, when I took off and started doing this on a full-time basis, if I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing, you are going to make sure that I'm provided for. You are going to take care of me. I'm not asking anybody for anything. I'm not soliciting donations. I'm not begging. I'm not standing out there with a cardboard box. I'm not even so much going to stick out my thumb and hitchhike a ride. You are going to make, if I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing, if I'm representing you, you are going to make sure that I'm taken care of. That was the agreement. And here I am today. I'm still holding divine providence to that agreement. I don't solicit donations. I'm not asking anybody for anything. I'm taken care of. I'm provided for. So, in my in my 10th 7-year cycle, seven years on the planet, all my life, with every fiber of my being, tells me that I'm responsible for my reality, that I create my reality, whether it's bad, good, or indifferent, whether I like it or not, whether I believe it or not. I create my reality. And the reality I choose to create is one people, one earth. That's been my campaign for many, many, many years, to almost 3 decades now. And it's daring to dream the impossible dream. Because many people will say, well, you're not going to get us being one people, one earth. How's that going to happen? How ain't none of my business. My job is just to propagate it. That's our salvation, I know that. And we just got to find a way to do it. You know? Because the cells in our body have done it. It does it all the time. It's one body, many cells, trillions of cells, and they know that they're one body. We are one organism, so we have to find a way to be like the body. And how we do that, that's none of my business. I ain't even got to be here to see it. All I got to do is continue propagating. So, to dream the impossible dream, to fight the unbeatable foe, to bear the unbearable sorrow, to run where the brave dare not go, to right the unrightable wrong, to love pure and chaste from afar, to strive when your arms are too weary, to reach the unreachable star. This is my quest, to follow that star, no matter how hopeless, no matter how far, to be willing to fight without question or pause, to be willing to march into hell for a heavenly cause. And I know if I only be true to this glorious quest, that mine eyes will lie peaceful and calm when I'm laid to my rest. Then the world will be better for this, that one man or woman torn and covered with scars still stroll with their last ounce of courage, oh, to reach, to reach, to reach the unreachable star. My voice didn't want to do. I held it too long. Thank you very much for coming out. I'll be hoarse the rest of the day. Thank you, Mom.